Why I stopped praying the rosary. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about why I stopped praying the rosary. You know what I'm saying? So, growing up, you know what I'm saying, my family, bro, we used to pray the rosary at night, I believe, right? We used to pray it at night. And a lot of other families across the world, they also prayed the rosary before. But the reason why I stopped praying the rosary, and I'm gonna just give you like a story time type thing, bro. So we would pray the rosary at night. I think it was before we ate too, before we ate dinner. You know what I'm saying? And we would pray this rosary. And the rosary is one of the longest prayers in the cosmos. So we had to pray the rosary before we ate. So you could imagine the police brutality that was for me. I gotta wait through this long rosary just to eat. You know what I'm saying? Now, the reason why I stopped praying the rosary, bro, is because, bro, just growing up, man, we was kids, bro. We didn't even know what we was doing. We were just born into being a Catholic, bro. I was just born into Catholicism, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I remember just wearing the rosary with the beads and stuff, and we would pray the rosary and stuff. And just thinking back, and I'm like, bro, that didn't even feel right, bro. Like, what was we doing? Worshiping Mary, bro. Why are we worshiping Mary? I thought we supposed to worship the Alpha and Omega, bro. I thought we supposed to worship God. Why are we worshiping Mary? You know what I'm saying? But looking back, and I'm like, bro, we didn't know any better. What was we doing? We had no idea what we was doing. But that's why God is using me to make this message, is because some people could have been born in Catholicism, bro. Some people could have been born in praying the rosary. Talking about Hail Mary and this and that, bro. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, we wasn't worshiping God, bro. What was we worshiping, bro? Who was we worshiping? Who is Mary? Who is Mary? Who was we worshiping, bro? Of course I know who Mary is, bro. The mother of Jesus, right? But why are we worshiping the mother of Jesus? Why are we hailing the mother of Jesus? What? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was trying to figure out, is why was we worshiping the mother of Jesus? Why was we not worshiping God and Jesus? Why are we worshiping the mother of Jesus? Why are we worshiping a human being instead of worshiping God? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That doesn't seem suspicious. No red flags. No red flags on why we was worshiping Mary, bro. There's zero red flags here. What was we doing? But this message is to encourage the right people out there, bro. Bro, we was deceived, man. When we was younger, we didn't know we was deceived. But when we grew older, we understood that we was being deceived, bro. And then these prayers that we was praying is robotic. It looked like ChatGPT could pray these prayers, man. AI could pray these prayers. These prayers was not from the heart, bro. It wasn't from the soul, bro. It was repetition. When the last time God told you to pray long, repetitious prayers? Nothing from the heart. Everything from repetition. What are we reciting? We are reciting the worship of Mary, bro? What was we doing? What was we doing, bro? That's what I'm trying to figure out, bro. But that's, hey, bro, it is what it is, bro. That's just what we was doing when we was younger. We was deceived. And most likely, our parents was also deceived. Our grandparents was also deceived. And the deception went back in time to our ancestors, all the way, wherever it originated from. Just deceived, bro. Worshiping Mary. Why are we worshiping Mary for? My brothers and my sisters too. My sisters too. My sisters too. My sisters too. I know this type of honesty might glitch the matrix. And it might also glitch Area 51. It might also glitch the solar system. And it might also glitch the nebula and the eclipse. But hear me out. Why was we worshiping Mary, bro? You standing in front of God on judgment day, and God is like, hey, why was you worshiping Mary though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Doesn't the Bible say that God is a jealous God? So if God is a jealous God, why is we worshiping Mary? Why is we worshiping? Like, bro, it's the most simplest stuff, but it goes to show you how these religions is cults. It goes to show you that these religions, bro, they don't care nothing about God, bro. I'm telling you what I know, bro. It's the most basic information. It's like the devil ain't even tried to hide it, bro. It's like it's right there, bro. Right there, bro. The devil ain't even try to hide the deception. The devil was like, you know what? Just have them worship Mary, bro. And then this is where it gets very, very interesting. They worshiping the white Mary too. Who is white Mary? Who is white Mary? We know all these people in the Bible black. So who is white Mary? White Mary never existed. Where is white Mary coming from? Mary was black. Jesus is black. Black, everybody black. Where is white Mary coming from? Who is white Mary? Who invented white Mary, right? Who invented white Mary? Who invented white Mary? And why are you worshiping white Mary? And why are you worshiping Mary at all? These people cannot even rebuttal these questions. But as we grow up, we start to understand, we start to develop more brain cells. When you grow older, your brain cells and your medulla oblongata, it starts to connect the patterns, and you start to understand, like, why is we worshiping Mary? The brain circuits in your brain go off, and you're like, hey, bro, why are we worshiping Mary? And why are we praying the rosary instead of praying from our heart? Why not pray from your heart? Why are you praying repetitive robotic prayers? Pray from your heart, bro. Stop praying these religious, phony prayers. Stop praying these long, repetitious prayers that don't even have they have no soul in them. It's just robotic. You ain't saying nothing from your heart the whole hour. Well, how many, they had us praying the rosary, all these beads, like we was doing push-ups. That stuff was doing, they had like I think it was like 10 beads, 5 times, and then like the intro and the outro, they was treating the rosary like it's a mixtape. The intro and the outro, you need an intro and the outro, and you got 50 beads? Bro, that's worse than doing 50 push-ups. That's worse. I could do 50 push-ups right now faster than I would recite 50 Hail Marys, bro. Come on, bro. What's going on, bro? Talk to me. What's going on? You can't even rebuttal that. How do you rebuttal that, bro? And why is Mary white? Why is Mary white when we know Mary was black? Why is Jesus white when we know Jesus is black? That's what we're trying to figure out. So unless a white Mary gave birth to a black Jesus, huh? How? But I'm telling you, bro, like, we was deceived, bro. We was 100% deceived. And then when God told me to leave Christianity and to leave all these churches, that's why I did not resist it. I'm already knowing something that ain't adding up. I'm already knowing we was deceived in multiple ways. I was 17, God told me, hey, I want you to leave all these churches, I want you to leave Christianity, and I want you to leave being a Christian behind. If you're a Catholic, I want you to leave all that stuff behind too. Follow me. Man, I left that stuff immediately, bro. I was like Peter in the Bible with dropping the nets, bro. I left everything. Follow God, bro. And my relationship with God went so much higher, bro. Because I gave all that stuff up, man. But you got so many families across the world still praying the rosary to this day, bro. So I just had to do this message to just speak on this, bro. Cause I know this message could help somebody, bro. We was deceived, bro. We was deceived growing up. And like, we living in a times to whereas God is putting out so much truth through the internet and through all types of medias, To whereas people have no excuse no more on why. People have no excuse no more on Judgment Day. God been using the internet to put out so much truth, bro. People have so much truth going on now. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of lies, but God is also putting out a lot of truth. It's a lot of lies going on in the world and on the internet, but God is also using the internet to put out so much truth. So on Judgment Day, you ain't even got no excuse because it's so much truth that's going on. There should be no reason why you're still believing in a white Jesus. There should be zero reason for this. With all the truth that's been coming out over the years, there should be zero reason why you fail to acknowledge that Christianity and all these religions is false. Like, there should be zero reason why you don't understand some basic common sense. You know what I'm saying? But let me look at my notes real quick. Yeah, bro, our families, bro, they used to pray the rosary. Our people was lost, bro. Our people was brainwashed, bro. And I grew up in Africa, bro, and we was getting brainwashed even then. But yeah, you had to recite. I'm looking at my notes. You had to recite the beads and all type of stuff. Man, bruh, come on, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But let me look at my notes real quick, bruh. They made us do 10 Hail Marys. Yeah, bro, it's like when we was younger, bro, we ain't even know what it was doing, bro. But over time and as we grew older, God started to show us the real truth and what's going on. So we left all that stuff behind and we went after God, bro. And we started seeking God and gaining a deeper understanding of God and, you know, getting closer to God the right way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about, man. Peace.